Hello everyone, Harry here, welcome back to my studio. Episode 5, the last episode in the demo bit of the series. Obviously, after this episode there will be some more, but I haven't filmed them yet, so... I hope you really enjoy it. I've really enjoyed making these videos, they've been brilliant, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll probably see you at the end. What we've got now is a song. So we've got a spine, we've got an intro, a verse structure, a chorus, a verse, a middle eight, a chorus and outro. So that is a nice formula for a song. It's not long at the moment, I don't think it's quite 3 minutes, but we haven't panned it out. There'll be some gaps going in somewhere, some quiet bits, some loud bits. But what's important at this point is to start looking at putting vocals on a melody, so you can kind of start to get an idea for what the song's actually going to sound like. So what I've done is I've gone around, I've just tidied up a few things, I've taken some unnecessary guitar lines out that I've just thrown at stuff knowing that I was going to take them out. Just muted a few things, moved a few things around to make it flow a little bit nicer. Obviously what it's missing at the moment is fade in, fade outs and drum fills in the drum line, which makes a huge difference to how the song flows. So, but that's not required at this step, so I'm not going to bother doing it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. Standard. I've got my books here. I'm going to start having a look through them to see if there's any lyrics. So what I'll probably do at this point, I'll sit here for 20 minutes or so with the song on loop basically, and I'll start picking out some melodies and where I want things to sit dynamically, whether I want it to be loud, whether I want it to be quiet, fast, slow, all that kind of stuff. And then once I've started getting some rhythms together and some melodies, these... I can't really explain how I do those, they just come into my head whilst I'm listening to the song, but once I've started getting some of those together, I'll start putting some words that fit into those melodies, and then subconsciously you're always going to write a song about something, so when words start coming to you, that's generally the way the song will go. So I'll get involved in it, I'll get the song played, I'll have a look through my book, see if I've got anything that matches, and then we'll start demoing a few lines of vocals. So let's have a look. Okay, so I've listened through a lot of times. I found an old song in my book that I wrote for something completely different, which I never used. It works quite well. They're not the best words in the world, but I think they can be modified to fit quite nicely, and I can change the bits that I don't like. So yeah, this is my rough book. This is my good book. So what I'm going to do is take the song that I've got in here and write it out in the format and order that I need it in here, so that when I get to move into recording vocals I don't need to think about anything other than just singing, because that's hard enough as it is. So yeah, I'm just going to transfer that over to here, and then we'll get on with the demo in a few bits. Right, so song. I've got my lyrics, I've got my song, I've got a few ideas for melodies, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire the mic up, I need to move the camera and stuff, and I'll just have a few play through, get involved, see what I like, see what I don't like. I've sung it through a couple of times. I'm not massively happy with the melodies, it's not really coming out like I thought it would, it doesn't sound the way that I thought it was going to sound, but for the purposes of what we're doing, that's fine. I don't usually get too hung up about these things. It can take weeks to come up with the final melody. For now, I'm just going to do a couple of runs through. I'll probably just comp bits, auto-tune the absolute back out of it. And then we've kind of got a demo, because obviously, as I said before, the next step is to listen to this to death and pick out everything I like, everything I don't like, and then come back and take another shot at correcting it. Well, there's, as I said before, there's the three options. Either love it, lots of stuff you need to change, and or hating it. So it's good for one of those three reasons, because you either don't need to change much, you need to change some bits but you know what you need to change, or you just sack it off and start again with something else. So I've got a feeling this tune, from where we're up to at the moment, is kind of lots of things I need to change. I don't think this is probably going to make it to a point of wanting to release it or anything. I don't think it's good enough for that. For the purposes of this video, it's been perfect, but we'll see what happens. So I'll come out, I'll stick some vocals on it, and we'll see where we're up to with it. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone through, I've smashed some vocals on. I've got some rough little ideas for things. Things are kind of starting to slot into space a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to nip through. I'll fast forward through this section. I'm just going to use wave tune. I'm just going to stick a tune on. I'm just going to smash through that, and then we'll come back and we'll have a listen through, and then we'll probably knock this one on the head for the demo section, and we'll come back tomorrow and either move on with this or start something different. Okay, so I lied a little bit. I've just had a really quick mix and stuff just to make sure that everything's all right. The levels are a bit all over the place. I don't really know what's happened to the. It keeps on jumping bits of audio around and stuff. If anyone knows why it's doing that, I think it might be because I've opened from a save, and I don't know if there's some automation floating about or something like that. So anyway, I've given it a quick little mix and stuff, and I'll play it through for you now. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. It started from nothing. We've kind of ran through it. I'd usually take probably twice as long as I've taken to write this to write a tune usually. So it's been really fun actually. I've really enjoyed the process of trying to cram through it to get the video recorded as well. It's been really interesting. It's kind of pushed me to get on with it, which I've really enjoyed. So yeah, I'll play the tune. So what do you think? Full song written. It was condensed into 5 episodes, but believe me, it was a full day's worth of songwriting. I hope you really enjoyed it. As I said at the start, I've really enjoyed making these videos. They've been brilliant. Once I've decided what I'm going to do with this song, I will be back to record some more episodes of the next stage of developing the idea, starting to get some final ideas for guitar lines and vocals and stuff. So hopefully, I'm looking forward to making those ones. So thank you very much for getting this far. I'm incredibly impressed if you have. Again, if you got any comments or anything, leave them underneath. Thank you very much. See you soon.